Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 2 of our lost footage of the Pokemon game show at Anime Blast Chattanooga 2016. Um, I rewatched this one again, and I have to say, I'm not proud of myself on this one. Yeah. I do have a few editor's notes in there to let you guys know that there are some bad things on this one. And one of the reasons why it's not on YouTube, you'll see what I mean as soon as you open it up, you'll find out. But again, I'm still happy to be a part of the Pokemon game show. If I wasn't so nervous and I knew a little bit more about the decks, I probably would have been better than I was before. And again, still had to record it on a phone. Couldn't do anything else more about it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the big failure that is to come with this video. You'll see right below down here somewhere, I think, during the video of the fail counter. And I hope you guys enjoy that. So thank you for watching. Like if you want, subscribe if you want to as well. And I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of this video. Thank you so much.
So, guys, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is you're still in the game. The bad news is you are going to be the only participants ever in Pokemon Shooty-Torty. This one didn't work. We're not going to use this one again. So, you guys are witness to a one and done history-wise. It's not the only round 1 game I've ever done that's been awful. But yeah, this one's pretty bad.
That was actually a little difficult. That was
Yeah.
really quick on the dot.
It's fun, but under the stress, yeah, it's difficult. You could have had the Raichu again, and it would have been fine. But yeah, Ursa Ring?
Right,
Yeah, Ursa Ring is what you wanted, yeah. And then we probably would have heard a Gengar again. Okay. So, we are going to, maybe it was Corsola? Maybe?
Or it was Ursa Ring.
Oh, it was Ursa Ring that you
I was
wanted.
thinking of Ursa Ring.
Okay. That's smarter than the average bear, but yeah.
No.
All right,
That was
I've killed
barely
enough
funny.
time. Shall we move on to round 2?
That was like my first.
All right, welcome back to Pokemon Game Show. We are now in round number 2, and we have 3 players remaining. Good news, guys, we're back to classic Pokemon Game Show now. So all you have to do is name Pokemon based off of these dex entries. Just like last year, because round 1 was so difficult, I'm not making you do backwards spelling. I'm not making you come up with Pokemon off the top of your head that have a particular characteristic. It's dex entries for the rest of the game, all right? We're in round 2, which means your Pokemon can come from round 1 or from Gen 1 or Gen 2. Only those Pokemon is what we'll be looking for this round, okay? And we're playing the evolution match. I figure most people in the audience who have seen it, but if you haven't, we'll explain as soon as someone gets control of our board. So here we go, fingers on buzzers, and here comes our first Pokemon, and we are now looking for a water type. So here we go, players. Its large and hard pincer has 10,000 horsepower strength. However, being so big, it is unwieldy to move. Players, this is a straight water type. It is the final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It is the Pinsir Pokemon. That's all you get. Audience, what do we have there? Kingler's the right answer. Yes, that's who we were after. Maybe we are going to have a 45-minute Pokemon game show. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Our next Pokemon players that we're looking for is a normal type. When acting as a lookout, it warns others of danger by screeching and hitting the ground with its tail. Players, this is a straight normal type Pokemon. It is the first Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It can be found almost immediately once you get Pokeballs in Pokemon Gold and Silver. And Skylar says, what's that? Rattata is incorrect. And out for the rest of it, I have one more clue to give to A-Wolf or Jefferson. It is the Scout Pokemon. We are off to a great start today. What you got, audience? Sentret. Sentret is the right answer. Moving on. Well, that's wrong, Jen. All right, here we go, players. This time we're looking for a psychic type. It hates light and shock. If attacked, it inflates its body to build up its counter-strike. Players, this is a straight psychic type. It is the final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. Team Rocket's got one. It's the and Jefferson says
Coughing.
coughing is incorrect. Out for the rest of it. A-Wolf says
Wobbuffet?
Wobbuffet is the right answer. Yes, someone has control of the board. All right.
Easy.
A-Wolf, put your button one more time, please. Yeah, okay, we got the right ones. I just want to make sure you were just both right on it on that first buzz. Okay, A-Wolf, you have control. Here is how an evolution match works. We have pictures of Pokemon hiding behind the 30 numbers. They're within an evolutionary chain. All the members of the chain touch. So let me show you how that works. If Charmander is behind 21, Charmeleon or Charizard will touch like that. The third evolution will touch like that, like that, like that, L-shape or straight line. All right? Now on the board, there are 2 chain Pokemon and 3 chain Pokemon. No Eevee, because it's already looking like we're going to be here for a little while. So you're going to pick a number, try to find all the Pokemon in that chain. If you find all of them, you capture them all. One more thing on the board I should warn you about. Should you find Team Rocket and you've captured any Pokemon, they will steal them. So whoever has the most Pokemon when this round ends, or the first 2 to 6, will move on. Hey Wolf, here we go. Where do we start? Into the microphone, please.
9.
9. We begin with a rocket. All that work for a rocket. All right. Remember where you saw that. Please don't pick it again. Please, for the love of Arceus, please don't pick that again. All right. Fingers on buzzers, players. We're now looking for a flying type Pokemon. It sleeps in a deep sea trench. If it flaps its wings, it is said to cause a 40-day storm. Dual type, psychic, flying. It is the only Pokemon in its evolution. And Skylar says, Lugia is the right answer. Good. I was about to say because it's legendary. All right. Skylar, where would you like to begin?
4.
4. Gosh darn it, guys. All right. Team Rocket is they're just earning their wages right now because there's not actually anything to steal. So here we go. Rock-type players. Although it always pretends to be a tree, its composition, and Skylar says, Sudowoodo is right. All right, you guys are getting better. Okay. Skylar? Skylar, where are you going?
15.
15.
Team Rocket.
No! All right, we got an Ivysaur. All right, now we need a Volba and a Venus. Where are you going?
21.
21. There's the Bulbasaur. You've got 6 choices. I would highly recommend not picking one of them.
No, I want that one. Do it. Just do it. 16.
16. Is that where we find Venusaur? Nope.
No.
A Growlithe. All right, remember where you saw all of those. Whoever gets control can build on that. Fingers on buzzers. Players, this time we are after an electric type. Every hair on its body starts to stand sharply on end if it becomes charged with electricity. Players, this is a straight electric type. It is, in a sense, a final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It's the lightning Pokemon. And you need a Thunderstone. Jefferson?
Manectric.
Incorrect. That's not Gen 1 or Gen 2. You need a Thunderstone to get it. That's the last clue you get. Put us out of our misery, audience. Thank you. All right. We are starting to move into not being on YouTube territory too, guys. All right. Fairy type players. It grows dispirited if it is not with kind people. It can float in midair without moving its wings. It is a dual type, fairy and flying. It is the middle Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It is the happiness Pokemon. It evolves through friendship. It evolves again with a stone. That's all you get. Sometimes I really love my job. This is not one of those sometimes. Audience, what we got? Togetic is the right answer. There we go. All right. Here we go. Water type. It is always vacantly lost in thought, but no one knows what it is thinking about. It is good at fishing with its tail. Dual type, water and psychic. And Jefferson says,
Slowpoke.
thank goodness someone has control. All right. Now, how do you want to play it?
15.
This is what I get for saying that round one went really quickly.
21.
We know that's right. Okay. 4 choices that are good. 2 that will make me cringe. Where are you going?
14.
Let's see if Venusaur's hiding behind number 14. No, it's Rick Astley. All right. I didn't know we had a celebrity here. Okay. Moving on. Players. This time we are after an electric type. Who's the host here, Scott? Here we go. It plays with others by touching tails and setting off sparks. This appears to be a test of courage. This is a straight electric type. It is the first Pokemon in its evolutionary chain because it's a baby Pokemon. It is the tiny mouse Pokemon. And Skylar says, Pichu is right. Okay. Where are you going?
15 and 21.
15 and 21 we know are correct. 3 choices.
20.
Number 20. Please let it be there. No. Now we know where the 2/3 of 2 chains are, which means this round may end a lot more quickly than it started. Incidentally, players, if you hear this sound in rapid succession, that means it's time for sudden death. We go to 3 questions. Get ready to hear that sound effect at some point in this round. Here we go. Players, we are now after a water type. It races around the world to purify foul water. It dashes away with the north wind. Skylar says Suicune is correct. All right. Now, how do you want to play it? Now you know a lot of information. Where do you want to go?
Give me 26.
All right, going to go straight. I see what you're doing there. If it is a Gengar.
All right, so the video cut off here, and I'll explain in part 3 what happened with the video and everything. But what happened in this part, as soon as you see the second part of the video kind of cut off. But Skylar, she chose Gengar first. She found Haunter and Rick Ghastly again. So this is what happens afterwards. Roll it.
All right. Good way to use strategery there. You are up to 3, and we have another chain that is now 50-50. So here we go, players. Fingers on buzzers. Skylar could go out on the next one. Here is your Pokemon. This time, players, we are looking for a water type. Whenever 3 or more of these get together, they sing in a loud voice that sounds like bellowing. Players, this is a straight water type. It is, in a sense, the final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It is the frog Pokemon. You need an evolutionary stone not to get this one. Skylar? Politoed is what we were after. Good, yes, you got all the clues and you came up with the right one. 27. I have a feeling I know your strategy for this one. Let's see what's behind number 27. Now where?
28.
28, why not? Skylar's smart. Skylar's smart. S-M-A-R-T. All right, here we go. Skylar, you now have rocket insurance. If you make a mistake and find a rocket, you'll still lose 1 match away. A-Wolf, Jefferson, time to get in the game. Here we go. Here we go. Fire type. Pokemon that has long been admired for its beauty. It runs agilely as if on wings. Straight fire type. It is the final Pokemon. And we have Skylar. What's Arcanine is right. Now, if you find any match at all, you're through to the next round. That sound means we move into sudden death. All right, where are you going, Skylar?
22.
22. Hey! You got it! That's what we were looking for. All right, Skylar, you're through to the next round. We are in sudden death. 3 questions remain no matter what. If we're still tied, I have a final tie break. All right? Skylar, you can put your button down. You're through. Abel, Jefferson, we're looking for psychic type. Its brain cells multiply. So you do that now, but now every time I look at you, you're going to bust out laughing. You made it to the next round. Get ready for me to look at you a lot. Starting over. Psychic Pokemon. Its brain cells multiply continually until it dies. As a result, it remembers everything. It is a straight psychic type. It is the final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain, though it does have a mega evolution. It is the Psy Pokemon. Jefferson
Alakazam.
is right. Okay, that's question 1 done. Now let's see what you can find.
10.
10.
16.
You're on the board. All right, there we go. Hey, Wolf, you're now in trouble.
I'm happy for you.
2 questions remain. Here comes the next one. Players, psychic type again. Because it can use all kinds of moves, many scientists believe to be the ancestor of Pokemon. Jefferson,
Mew.
is right. All right, now, here's what happens. If you make a match of any kind, it becomes mathematically impossible for A-Wolf to stay in the game because we move on to our last question. Where are you going to go?
Number 1.
Now, what A-Wolf's hoping for is that there's a rocket behind there because then she can overtake you on the last one. Let's see what's behind number 1. And there's the rocket. All right, so here's the situation. This is the final question of the round. A-Wolf, you have to buzz in, and you have to be correct. Or else, the only way you're still in it is if Jefferson gets it right and finds a rocket. And I can tell you right now that if you buzz in and you're wrong, Jefferson will not buzz in because of that. And he's nodding his head. He agrees with that strategy. Here we go. Players, we are looking for a normal type. The eggs it lays are filled with happiness. Eating even one bite will bring a smile to anyone. This is a straight normal type. It is
Chansey.
Chansey is incorrect. I will read the rest of it for A-Wolf. It is the final Pokemon in its evolutionary chain. It is the happiness Pokemon. What do we have there? I can give you 3 more seconds. If you had just evolved that Chansey that Jefferson gave as the wrong answer and got us to Blissey, you would still be in the game. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you. A-Wolf, thanks so much. Give it up for her. If you're wondering why you're not hearing music, is because this is not going on YouTube ever!